We've got a great episode today. I talked to Skyler. Skyler is building something that honestly every home service company should be using. It's called Call Harvest. It's speed to lead. And it's not just some AI slop. It's taking the tech that he knows really well and making it something super simple that any home service business could really utilize. We also talked about parenting and just a whole bunch of different things that made this a really great interview. So I hope you enjoy. Skyler is awesome. Check out Call Harvest.
Yeah, so I'm a software engineer by trade.
Yeah.
I've been for 7 years. I'm actually a college dropout, was going to school for entrepreneurship, dropped out, went to a coding boot camp for 3 months, got a job.
Such a typical entrepreneur too.
Yep. I was like, forget it, I'm not going to finish this. Did that, then I did a coding boot camp. That was a 3-month boot camp, got a job 2 weeks later, been employed doing coding since, and done stuff on the side. So I've done like lead generation agencies, built websites for people, and then I've just dabbled along with a bunch of other things. And the goal was always at the 5 to 10 year range of in my career, after I had acquired a bunch of the skills, go out and make my own software company or build some other company, as well as I've been learning things on the side. And I've been doing it for 7 years now. So time's up. I'm going at it. So I built the software between Thanksgiving and Christmas in my free time, like 1 to 2 hours in the evenings. And been starting to sell it ever since the beginning of the year. And so far got 2 users onboarded, and then got a few more people in the works. And that's just from talking to people locally.
Wow. Okay. So the first thing that I think is so funny is like it's like the ultimate test of an entrepreneur, right? Like you're going to school for entrepreneurship, and you drop out to be an entrepreneur, and to learn skills and do stuff. That's so funny, dude. Okay. What service companies are using your software right now?
So right now I have a roofing company on it.
Hey, what's going on? So this is probably the point of most shows where somebody would pop up and have a call to action or some sort of pitch to subscribe to this or check this out or whatever it might be. I don't have one of those for you. I just wanted to pop in and say thank you for watching. I have a whole bunch of shorts on my YouTube channel that are a little bit more like day in the life of a dad, of a stay-at-home entrepreneur, building things. But then I also have these because I really like talking to these other entrepreneurs that are building and doing cool things, and I want to share those with you. So I am thankful that you are here and grateful to have your viewership. I hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
Yeah, so it's called Call Harvest. And the main premise of it is kind of what you said, speed to lead. It's solving the problem where 25 to 30% plus, some guys tell me it's a lot more for them. Usually in the home services are missing that many phone calls. So like you've got 10 coming in, you're missing, probably roughly 3 of them. And that could potentially be 30% of the revenue you could have been making. And so from what I've understood and talking to guys, about 80% of phone calls go to voicemail, and they will call your competitor right away. And as it says right here, 78% of customers buy from the first company that responds to them. So there's a million ways to solve this problem I've seen in the market. I know there's a lot of people in the community who are doing like the AI voice agent, like receptionists. The reason I didn't go that way, and I think this is a better solution, is the voice agents. I think business owners love them because it's completely hands-off. It's just like, let it do its thing. It will just take care of it. From what I've read and understood on the customer side, even though AI has gotten a lot better, they don't enjoy it.
Right. Yep.
It's more insincere, and they know it's AI, and people don't like talking AI. So I solve it through instant text. So it's an instant text back where we just create an open loop. So say something like, hey, this is, Tyler Grout name here. Just finishing up with a customer right now. how can we help you today?
Mhm.
And then it just opens up the conversation, gets them responding, gets them to stop calling your competitors, and buys you time to be able to call them back. Right now, what I currently have, what I have deployed in production is what I just mentioned, but I've considered going that route, and this is where I've been talking to business owners locally. So I've been going to local networking groups, trying to understand what people are wanting in the market. I like that idea, and I also have inside of one of my branches like an AI response where it doesn't go all the way to the extent of booking the job, because I know for a lot of these it's complicated, or there's managing teams, it gets hairy pretty fast with being able to manage all that. And so what it does is it just engages in the conversation. It's trained on their data, on their website, and as well as any other documents we upload to it, and it will answer questions, and then it will try to get them to the place where they want to book a quote. And then it says, perfect, I'm just wrapping up with a customer. Can I just give you a call in a few minutes to get that set up? And then that's the handoff. So that way it does better at nurturing that lead, making sure they feel like, hey, I'm about to get a solution, I'm going to go with these guys. And then it will talk to them. But as far as the drip campaigns go, I've been wanting to build that, and I can build it in a few days. So if that's something you or other people are interested in, it wouldn't take me long to put together. And I think it does have high value.
For after hours stuff, do you have it set up where it's messaging, but then it's hey, do you mind if I call you tomorrow? Or what's that timing like?
Yeah, I'll show you. So you're able to configure your hours within the application. So you're able to come in here in business hours, and I could say, I'm on Central Time, here's my business hours. And then anytime outside of that, you can come in and actually tailor that message. So right now, here's our standard message, hey, this is Skyler with Call Harvest. Sorry, I'm about to finish with the customer. Now, what can I help you with? For after hours, you can adjust it. And the reason I love this is because you can still ask a question, so you know how urgent it is. So if it's hey, I'm literally leaking gallons of water into my house right now, that's a big job, and you're going to call them back right away.
Yeah.
Versus hey, I'm just looking for a quote, and then it's just a matter of okay, they know it's after hours, they'll call them back afterwards if that's how I customize the message to say.
So much room in this market, this industry for this, and I agree with you. I really do. We've used AI voice agents before through Rosie, through GHL, through Jobber, and they're okay. But honestly, I much rather, as a customer, I much rather text with I much rather text with AI than talk to AI.
Yeah, because at that point you don't really even know it's AI. It's just
you're
having a conversation.
Yeah, and then I mean you can make assumptions, sure, but when you have it set up where it tees the owner or the GM up for a phone call right after, then at that point you're I don't even know. Maybe I was texting with them, and they can obviously see the messages coming in, so they have reference of what was being talked about. I love this, man. I think it's so cool. What's so you have two businesses right now, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. What's pricing for you for it?
Yeah, so let me show you. So it's based off of your call volume, because that's really, we don't kick in until you need this. Let me share this again. Yeah. So it's pretty affordable. For the $99 a month, you get up to 200 calls a month, and then my max plan is $149, and that goes up to I think 600 is what I have it at.
Okay.
No, 500, and then after that we can work something out. But I mean, if you're missing that many calls, that's quite a bit. But
yeah, right.
It's significantly cheaper than AI receptionist or outsourcing to another receptionist company. or various other things. And then I recently built out reviews. I haven't figured out how I want to do this right now. I just have it included with all the plans. Eventually I might upsell it like as an add-on, but anybody who used it initially to give feedback and stuff, I would just like grandfather them into the original price. But that way you can have like a review automation if it's something you don't have set up already.
Oh, that's worth its weight in gold, dude. And then you could start showing testimonials of people going from, 15 reviews to 500.
Yeah, that's the hope. And it's pretty simple. Like I can show you. Let me see if this will show you kind of what the flow looks like. So like if you share the link, or they'll get a text whenever we trigger it, and it'll say, hey, can you leave us a review here? You can put in your own logo, and then they just choose what it is, and it's gated, but it does help reduce the number of bad reviews. So like if I hit OK, it will ask for their feedback, and they can still go to Google to keep it compliant.
Okay.
But most of the time they just share feedback just as it is.
Nice.
So it helps with reviews.
Yes, that's super cool. And at the minimum, all those could be used on the website,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Rad. Okay, I love this. Question: Do you have like an affiliate link set up, or like referral link set up? Because I would love to. It doesn't matter if you don't. I'm still gonna share you. I would love to like share with all the different members that are coming in that might be in need of this. Like just send them your way.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. So I don't have one set up. I've looked at them several times because I kind of had a feeling that I'm going to start getting in a position like that. Like the people I've been working with even locally and just inside the community, I figured.
I'll share your name regardless, but that does provide good incentive for others,
Yeah.
Yeah. Rad, dude. Super cool.
Cool. Yeah, I'd be happy to get you guys set up. And I didn't show you either. There's also so you can download the app for it on your phone.
Okay.
So that way you can get the notifications. You can respond to text as well if you needed to, if you didn't have the AI doing it.
That's huge. Yes.
So you could turn the AI on and off based off the conversation, or just across the board. It depends what you want to do. But how many businesses are you running right now? I know you mentioned you kind of started doing almost like the remote home service model.
Yes. Yeah. And I don't know if I mentioned it. I might have. It's going okay. It's not like great. The lawn care is definitely the largest needle mover. The market of South Dakota is hard for the subcontractor model, but we have fencing, landscape, hydro seeding, trees, gutters.
Gotcha.
As far as the sub businesses go in South Dakota, and then we've branched out to Oklahoma City, and we were working on bringing lawn care out here. That was put on pause recently. Yeah, so a handful in South Dakota. It's we're cutting our teeth on a lot of stuff and learning a ton, and so more than anything, it's allowed us to set up a back office and really have all of our systems dialed in when we find the right market,
Yeah, which I love what you're doing. You're just setting up one big experiment. Like you mentioned, you have several Google business profiles.
Yep.
And see what starts biting, and then you can double down on what's working versus not. It's like running a Facebook ad. You just have a ton of creative out there, just trying to find what the winner is.
And we're like, okay, yeah, we're never going to do this service again, or like, yeah. So exactly, that's exactly it. And there's zero overhead other than the back office, and we're able to cover that. And so yeah, it's just one big experiment, and it's been great. Like there's I know a lot of opportunity, but I love just kind of iterating with this.
Yeah. Let's go.
He's my little stay-at-home buddy here.
Nice. And I think I saw on your YouTube, you used to be a cop, right?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah. I left that in October of last year.
Mhm.
And it's been wild. It's been amazing. Like I get to work from home and I be with him all day and pick the girls up from school. It's wild, dude. It's wild.
Different life, huh?
It's a different life. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, like staying at home and handling the house and stuff like that more than I ever did before, right? Because I was gone a ton. It's really hard.
It's a much harder job than going to work, I feel.
It is. I've made sure to tell my wife this like as many times as I think about it, that being at home handling the house, it's harder than being a cop. You know, she's like, I know. I'm like, okay. Well, now I'm cluing in. Yeah.
Yeah. I know. Because I work from home and my wife homeschools our son. You just really appreciate your spouse when you are able to see what they do. Like my wife works hard all day and has to be incredibly patient to make sure he gets educated and help him work through really big feelings all the time.
Really big feelings.
Yeah.
Skyler, really, really good to connect with you. This is so cool. Like even to the parenting level. I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. You as well.
All right, dude. I'm gonna change this guy's diaper because I smell it. And
that's hard to focus. I'm impressed.
Yeah. but we'll keep talking.
Cool. Thanks, Kevin.
All right.
Have a good one. I'll see you.